Don't shy away from questions, y'all. It feels good to be honest with y'all. It feels good to be raw. Um, you won't hear these things because we get silenced. We get silenced by the fact that we chose to go in. So we silence ourselves with guilt. We get silenced by a society that celebrates the military and the idea of it and glorifies us and thanks us blindly when they see us. They say, thank you for your service. And so you get silenced by the feeling of not wanting to offend that person. And maybe I don't want to, get into this whole thing. So, but I would say most people, I speaking for myself and the friends I've had, most veterans don't carry a particularly good feeling about the service that they did. So once you're in boot camp and you're like me and you've seen a person get raped and you didn't stand up for justice, and you've seen a person get racked and beaten with soap and you didn't stand up for justice. Once you see these things happen repeatedly and you are silent in them, you're kind of complicit. So now you're walking around with guilt and shame. And unless you're one of the rare few who speaks out against the military while you're in, you're not going to say anything. You're not going to say anything. I'm not saying everybody in the military is corrupt. Most are not corrupt. Most are just complicit. Most are just quiet. There's a small number of people who are outspoken. I am among a very small group of people who speak out openly and honestly about their military experience. There are not many of us. There's only, I think, a few million active duty and veterans alive at this time in our world, in our country. It's not like a huge number of people have ever even been in the military. So then the number of people who speak out is minuscule compared to the ones who don't. And the ones who are patriotic and loud about it, you just see them. That is you know, like I feel a little bit of what I could do for oppressed people everywhere. You know, um, I was given a gift. I was definitely given a gift with the pen. I was definitely given a gift with the words, and I I know in my heart that I went through and lived through what I did so that I could share these stories. Um, yeah, because not everybody will, you know, like because since and because not everybody will share their truths, it's necessary that those of us who can do so that people who don't know won't.